Lokhir Fellheart DLC. Hello everyone, this is the Sage of Calidor, and this is going to be a short video for you guys. And I will say that for someone that likes elves and thinks elves are the best faction in the fantasy world, I'm rather poor at representing it, and Lokhir Fellheart was kind enough to remind me that I haven't done a single elf video on my channel, or at least not yet anyway. So anyway, we are going to be talking about him. Well, this is not going to be a major lore video, but this is going to be talks about the new information coming about. I'm certain many of you have already seen that Lokhir Fellheart is going to be our next legendary lord for the Dark Elves. And I want to say I called it. I called it. See my previous video on the Vampire Coast. And before we begin, since I can't resist doing a little bit of lore, this is about Fellheart. Lokhir Fellheart was born as one of the prominent children of the Fellheart family, which was quite a prominent Corsair clan of the Dark Elves. He took over leadership of his family after his father was killed by an assassin, which surprisingly enough wasn't done by anyone of his family. And it has been said the Fellheart families look at the family ties, bloodlines as very important, so important they won't kill each other. Well, anyway, one of the first things he does is he kills the guys responsible for his father's assassination and started becoming one of the most infamous lords of the Dark Elves, leading Corsairs from the front, taking fabulous treasures from all corners of the world. This guy is not to be messed with. And remember that I talked about this during my video about the vampire counts. This I've mentioned in the video was the clue with the black arcs. That's a good bet that Lokhir Fellheart was going to be the next legendary lord. And boy, was I right. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was right. Other people were right. They left clues. Creative Assembly left clues, left plenty of clues on who the upcoming DLC Dark Elf Lord is going to be. Now, what are the Black Arcs? Well, some quick history. They were originally citadels and fortresses owned by the High Elves of Negarathe. But during the Sundering, Malekith and several of his followers casted spells that turned the Black Arcs into large, floating fortresses. So now, this is going to change the game considerably because Black Arcs are essentially floating cities now. That's my guess. They're going to be floating cities that can be moved all over the place. And this is going to work best for Lokhir Fellheart's favor. And I will show you why. Because you can technically place a black arc anywhere on the map. This is the Vortex campaign. You can place him here, you can place them here, you can place them here, you can place them here, or you can place them here or anywhere else. So, Lokhir's faction is likely going to be tied to the Black Arcs. His capital, I believe, is going to be a moving capital, but what would force you for conquest, more likely, and for raiding is because you have a limited economy starting out, so you have to expand outward. Well, anyway, I will thank you again for taking time to listen to me talk about Lokhir Fellheart being the next DLC Lord. Information came out, and I will say Italian Spartacus does a better job at explaining Lokhir Fellheart's lore than I do, so I'm going to post the link to his video down below. I thank you for your time, and I'm certain Lokhir Fellheart appreciates getting the attention he deserves. Thank you very much, and enjoy the waves.